Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's talk. Thought I'd do another walk and talk today and talk about various things, but things that came to mind as I was searching YouTube, Google for some different health information about different issues. I kept coming across this. I swear we've entered the twilight zone, people. We live in a world where objective fact is hate speech, and your fantasy land is the only thing that needs to be respected, right? I kept running across the official medical sites where we're talking about effects of medicine on men and women, and or people who can get pregnant. Not women, people who can get pregnant. In other words, women who can get pregnant who think they're men. And the wokeness is everywhere. And I hear these people debating, like Michael Knowles on a lot of them on Daily Wire. You mean women? No, why can't you be more inclusive in your speech? We've been so inclusive that we're in La La Land, right? And it's all hate speech to recognize objective facts, right? And it's a sad place for the world. I mean, it's not just our country, it's the world. This agenda is being pushed on us, and we know it's at root, but it's complete and total insanity. What was I gonna say? And so I love seeing people on the Daily Wire debate these social justice warriors and wokesters that try to justify their position, and it's just laughable. But or to see people who work at a company where it is, I guess, made mandatory to include your pronouns on your bio or your profile, your tag that's at the bottom of each email. Pronouns. They, them, thee. Just 5 years ago, probably none of us would imagine we'd live in a crazy world like this. You can go on YouTube and see a Dennis Prager video a few years back where he says he's warning us that they're pushing, the left are pushing the agenda that men can menstruate. Of course, it's not real men, it's women who think they're men. And he was laughed. Who was it? I think it was Bill Maher was interviewing him and was laughing at him and said, who are you talking about? This is such a utter minority. Okay. And now we see it every day on the news, right? Objective fact is hate speech. It's just laughable. And so you've got to accommodate everybody in their fantasy, or else you hate, right? Well, if that's the case, I identify as a conservative male, white male, who is right about everything. That's who I identify as. So please accommodate me. It's ridiculous. So then the marketplace of ideas. Thank heavens we have Elon Musk and Twitter, where you can say what you want. I post things on there, but I just, everything I post on YouTube, I just automatically post on Twitter because it's so easy to do. But other than that, I occasionally check in on Twitter and see what's going on, and I'm constantly inundated. Maybe it's because I have decided to follow them, these left lunatics that, like Rob Reiner, whose comedy I think is a funny guy, or used to be, but he is just seething with hatred for President Trump. That these left types, they are just seething with hatred, and they don't care if it's whatever it takes to get Trump. It's justified, right? Whatever the law has nothing to do with it. It's just their emotions. It's just total insanity. And then these that every Biden appointee that is appointed, what is it about these people? They cannot answer a straight question. They have been coached and trained in how to avoid just obvious questions about their record. And I love it. Who was it? I think it was the guy from Texas. I love his name is escaping me right now, but I love him. But these judges that Biden's appointing, and he puts on their record, he puts a poster up of their top 10 influential cases, and it was like traffic violation, just some lightweight stuff, and then items 7, 8, 9, and 10 were all blank because they didn't have any record. So all these lightweight cases, as these people, they probably check one of the boxes, you know, a box or two that Joe Biden is wanting to check, and they don't have enough work record to fill up the resume, but oh boy, yeah, they checked the right boxes, so he puts them up. These nutcases. It's the most corrupt administration we have ever had, and I will be surprised if YouTube doesn't take this down, but if they do, I'll just repost it on Rumble, and then from Rumble to Twitter. But we have gone through the looking glass, ladies and gentlemen. It's bizarro world, upside down world, and then finally a sensible Democrat says he's going to put his and run for president, and all of the lefties are going after him as if they were going to go for Trump. That would be RFK Jr. You know, I don't agree with him on everything, but that guy's got a spine, he's got a brain, and he's not going to do anything nuts. So, although my nephew, not nephew, son-in-law, informed me that it wasn't even him, just a few years ago, was all anti-war, southern border wall because of this or that. The man who lives in, or grew up in Camelot, Martha's Vineyard, in a sheltered lifestyle. How he could have been against the wall, I don't know, but you know, I can forgive on. Anyways, let's just, I wouldn't vote for him, but if he got to be president, he'd be head and shoulders above who we have now. This is just insanity. So, how many minutes is that gone? 10 minutes. Okay, so I will just leave it at that and let you go back to watching our country crumble as the Biden administration destroys everything. So, but 2024 is not so far away, and I have some, I mean, of course I want President Trump, but if he were to not win it, there's several others I could live with, and even one on the Democratic side. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's restore common sense once again in this country. Make America think again. It is so bizarre. We live in bizarre world. But anyways, we all have a front row seat, so I guess we should be thankful for that. And that's why I'll leave it for today's walk and talk. Thank you. Bye-bye.